I joke that, if it wasn't for guitar building, the only other thing I was qualified for was a pilot. Pick this stuff up and pilot over there. I wasn't qualified for anything but music.
Bluesman Vintage Guitars. I bet there's a story in here. I bet there's a song. Let's go find out. Man, the coffee smells fantastic.
It does smell good.
John, you are the owner, founder, probably Mr. Everything for Bluesman Vintage Guitars.
Head janitor, chief bottle washer. Yeah, I get to wear a bunch of hats here.
I think when a person first comes in, very striking. I can see guitars. This is like a hospital for guitars, but it's also a place where guitars are born.
Well, yeah, it's that's a good way to put it. I guess we sometimes call it, guitar ER, for
guitar ER. I like
for
that.
when people come in and they've got their baby is sick and we take care of that. But everything we build here is built here, or everything we sell here is built here. It's all done like these guitars you see on the walls around us. They came in the back door as a tree.
Okay. Wow.
So they were all made right here. Every pickup, body, neck, everything is done here. The paint's done here. We actually engineered our own formula for the lacquer, and we cater to typically pro players. And so most of the time, the guys that come to us they're either the people you listen to on the radio. We're probably on 60% of the recordings coming out of Nashville in the last 5 years, especially with our basses. We have a lot of bass players that use our stuff. Or it's guys who have been playing for years and they either sold their vintage instruments because they were so valuable, they wanted to pay off the house, or they missed the instrument that they used to have, or they always wanted a certain type of instrument, but they wanted it in a certain color. And so we build custom fitted instruments for guys who want pro quality.
You mentioned guitar school.
Mm-hmm.
Do you teach them how to make guitar faces in there?
Yeah, we do. We do teach guitar face and bass face is an important one too.
Any great guitarist.
Bass face usually can also be confused with the who farted face. But yeah, we do teach. We teach rock poses.
Okay.
The windmill technique. We teach all of that, as well as fundamentals for actually playing the instrument.
What's the story behind this? How did this even start? Obviously, you had to be a musician to follow this path.
Right.
What made you head this direction instead of becoming a rock star?
Well, so when I was 18, my goal was to be a rock star. I wanted to be a touring guitar player and make my living in music. And what got me into building guitars years ago was I had landed a gig with a local rock band back home, and we were going to go out on the road opening for Molly Hatchet and Blackfoot. And it was like a huge Southern rock thing. And I was 18 and just starry-eyed and excited. And it actually never panned out. But in that time, I went looking for the best guitar that I could find. I wanted this specific guitar, and I went looking at all the local music stores. And it's, again, a small town, so there wasn't high-end guitar shops. And so I searched, and finally I was in this one local shop back home, and I looked at my buddy that was with me, and I said, man, I swear to gosh, I think I could just build guitars better myself. It's a long story that we don't have time to tell the whole thing, but how we went from being a single dude in the garage just trying to pay the mortgage to we just bought a commercial building that's worth, 5 times more than what we paid for it. All of these things where God just provided every step of the way, and it was absolutely amazing.
If you had to put into one sentence why you do what you do here.
Because of my past, experiences of being misled through marketing, I wanted to create a guitar buying experience for players where I explain to them what matters, what details matter, what details don't matter, and give guitar players a chance to build the guitar they actually want, not buy the guitar they have to settle for. All of the overdrives and things that you have in the world don't amount to anything if the clean tone isn't great going in.
That's a great clean tone.
You've got to put a good signal in to get a good signal out. That's how we get consistently great guitars over and over, is controlling every finite detail.
Behind the scenes secret, John really can't play at all. It's just something he builds into these guitars where if you pick one up, it elevates your game.
I'm on book 2 of the beginner guitar method. We're trying, but it's all in the instrument.
John, thanks for spending time. Thanks for playing a few licks and letting us hear how this beautiful guitar sounds. And wish you the best. We're going to take a look around a little more, but really appreciate the story.
Yeah, man. Thank you. That's what we do.
Glad you're here in Spring Hill.
We love it here.